Mediaocean's primary clients are the media agencies, and what's interesting, I think, now more than ever, is our job has to be a systems integrator. There's so much innovation in the world of ad tech and with data that it's so much more complex now to execute a media plan than it ever was in traditional. Digital is so dynamic. We have hundreds of companies calling on media buyers every day. It's funny, when I talk to executives at agencies, they say we don't want 500 media partners calling on us, let alone 500 kind of ad tech and data companies calling on us. So I think ever increasingly systems need to be able to solve, to be able to embrace the innovation that's happening, to integrate it into the systems, and we've decided it's kind of our job to do that on behalf of ad agencies. I think the problem is ad agencies have for so long didn't have a system of record to integrate, so they've created their own processes and controls and systems internally. So now we're working collaboratively to figure out, is there a way to create a common currency and a workflow system that can embrace all the innovation as opposed to fight it. I truly believe technology can be created, and it's not necessarily a differentiator anymore. The true differentiator is data and insights. And who better to have more data and insights than media buying agencies on behalf of the largest marketers in the world. So a big focus for us is how do we help our agency partners to integrate all the commodity technology pieces and allow our partners like Starcom MediaVest to figure out how can you differentiate against all your competitors. And I think data is important, and increasingly it's not about third-party data. Everyone has access to third-party data. You can easily purchase it. It's not incredibly differentiated. It's all about first-party data. So we're working, hard and collaboratively with our agency partners to figure out what is that uniqueness, and how do we help you embrace it. I think the last 5 years, it was advantageous to be a startup because you didn't have to deal with historical, baggage in terms of your legacy business, and you were able to be nimble and quick and embrace the change and all the technology and insights that are available. I think the next 3 years is going to be about scale, and I think. The next 3 years also is I believe the agencies can take back some of the power that maybe they've lost to ad tech companies along the way. I also think the world is no longer black and white. It's varying shades of gray. You have companies like Google who provide independent technology solutions, but yet are also sellers of media. And now you have ad agencies who are both acting as an agent on behalf of the advertiser, but also taking on some inventory risk with their trading desks. And I think the world has basically said that's okay because we now live in a world that's transparent, and as long as there's transparency and we can align business objectives, then we have to live with the world being varying shades of gray. So I believe that's an enormous opportunity for the principals in the business to take power back that maybe they've lost to ad tech intermediaries over the last few years.